Some women cross the line from need to greed. A millionaire wife cooks the books to hide her spending.
It was an ATM, and she was out of control.
An ambitious housemaid makes an indecent proposal.
The motive was greed, pure and simple.
Yes.
And an army wife
Honestly, whatever, Tyrone.
gives the orders in a military love triangle.
She's deceitful, spiteful, very vindictive, and she's greedy.
These deadly women are red hot for cold, hard cash. They're out to make a killing.
The animal known as a cougar is a deadly animal. And some women known as cougars are just as deadly.
Hey,
Hey,
can I buy you a drink?
sure.
So, what's your name?
Michelle.
I'm Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg.
36-year-old Michelle Dixon knows how to work a room.
She knew that she was attractive. She capitalized on that.
What do you do?
I have my own business. It's very successful.
It's good to know.
She didn't wait for an opportunity to come in front of her. She would hunt for it, and she would find it.
So tell me about yourself, what you do.
Well, I'm in telemarketing. I've done a lot of nights.
Michelle works nights, but not in a call center.
She started as a waitress and then ended up just, transforming into a stripper.
Are you the child?
Michelle engaged in a lot of activities because she needed the attention of men. Either taking her clothes off in a crummy strip joint or having men constantly over when her husband was gone.
3 ex-husbands and a string of lovers are left in her wake.
Michelle was very skilled at one thing, bed hopping.
Michelle is always looking for the next best thing.
So, do you work out?
In Texas, 2005, IT entrepreneur Greg Williams fits the bill.
Of course. 100% prime Texas beef.
Are all your muscles that big?
Of course they are.
And she wastes no time.
Whoops.
Most people shake hands when they meet. Michelle had other ideas for Greg.
Whoa, man.
He and Michelle liked each other so well that she performed oral sex on him. I think he must have been impressed by that because they were a couple from that point forward.
2 years later, Michelle and Greg tie the knot.
Hey. Empty glass.
Look at that, she's such a princess.
I'm your little princess.
Sure is, my princess.
They're living the dream on his $900,000 a year salary.
You're beautiful.
She stepped her way up the ladder to get to Greg. Like every man was one step up from the last one. And it's just kind of like they were paychecks, right? Just use this job until I can get to the next one.
And when she met Greg, she won the lottery.
It's not a conventional household. They like to share their love.
They had a dubious, very prolific, adventuresome sex life.
The most important thing in Michelle and Greg's relationship was kinky sex and a lot of it. That's the glue that held them together.
It seems like a perfect match.
Okay.
Greg knows how to make money. Michelle
Why, sure.
knows how to spend it.
I'll call Tuesday. Hey, honey, how was your day?
It was fun. Are you planning to get to these at some point?
Too busy, honey.
I can see that.
And soon they will be working together
Well, I'd be happy to help.
when Greg gives her control of his accounts.
Sure. Sure, that'd be great.
She was in charge of the books. She handled all of his finances.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Greg Williams.
For Michelle, it was like being an addict, given the keys to the heroin dispensary.
Michelle Williams is drunk on the high life.
Oh, I love your earrings.
Oh, you like them? Mm-hmm. Did you see my bag?
Oh, yeah.
Greg was an ATM, and she was out of control.
$2,000.
Give me a look. So beautiful.
I'm worth it.
She would always pick up the bill, whether it be lunch bill or drink bills.
Greg inadvertently gave Michelle a license to steal when he allowed her to be in charge of the family finances.
Ladies, pardon me. I present to you the plans for our new dream home.
It doesn't take long for Michelle to spend almost everything Greg has.
Here's the entrance with our cars.
When he announces plans to build a $4.5 million mansion,
Through the gate, down the hallway, into the home.
there's a big problem.
That's huge. Is that a jacuzzi?
Sure is.
He expects their home loan to be approved any day.
They were able to get the loan because she submitted false financial information to the bank.
Have you heard from the bank?
They barely had money for a 3% down payment.
No, they haven't called.
Then I shall call them first thing in the morning.
Michelle's house of financial cards is tumbling down.
And we don't have any evidence whatsoever that Greg was aware of their financial straits.
Leave it with me. Enjoy your afternoon.
But the cat had to come out of the bag.
Keller, Texas. On October 13th, 2011, Michelle Williams reports a terrible crime.
911. Hi, I need help. My husband's been shot. I don't know, I heard a gunshot and he's been killed.
Her husband, Greg, has been shot dead in his own bed with his own gun.
Got a call from my brother, and it said, Greg's been shot, Mom is hurt.
Can you tell me what happened?
I was asleep and I heard a gunshot.
Did you see anybody?
A man, I saw a man.
What did he look like?
I don't know, he had a wrench, he hit me.
But the story isn't adding up to the police
Greg.
or her own family.
I don't understand that. I'm having a hard time comprehending why someone would break into a house and use the homeowner's gun to kill him. It's just not believable.
Man, we know it wasn't a break-in.
It was. He hit me.
We know you're lying. We can prove it.
Michelle changes her story.
My client has been trying to protect her husband's reputation.
Greg killed himself. I was trying to protect his family.
But the forensics prove Greg couldn't have pulled the trigger.
And the nature of the wound did not indicate that it was a close proximity wound or a contact wound. The distance was 4 feet. Number one, he didn't have a 4-foot arm.
Changing one's story in the middle of a homicide investigation is kind of like changing your seat on a roller coaster in motion. It's not going to end well.
Their dire financial situation is soon exposed, and investigators believe that Greg was about to discover that his wife has bled him dry. And that is a strong motive to murder.
Every night, he would turn the TV up super loud.
Scattered snow squall activity tomorrow.
And he'd have to take sleeping pills because he just couldn't sleep.
North at 19 miles per hour, it's current.
As he was dozing, as he was sitting up in bed,
Broke out overnight between rival factions along the Israeli-Syrian border. Initial reports claim Israeli jet fighters bombed a guerrilla base, killing at least 49 soldiers and 13 civilians.
She walked up to his right side. And fired a single round and shot him smooth in the head.
And then she tried to cover it up and did a very, very bad job.
She used a lot of Clorox wipes. She wiped down the gun. She rearranged the bedding somewhat. She attempted to make it look as if there'd been a break-in. Fragments indicated that it was broken from the inside, not from the outside to gain entry. And she was struck by this intruder, and he'd used some sort of metal object to strike her in the face, which we pretty easily disproved. It was a very superficial bruising on her face.
The crime scene of Greg's murder was, to say the least, sloppy and poorly thought out.
The only thing standing between Michelle and prison is another suspect. So she creates one, Greg's ex-wife.
I need your help.
Okay. But she wants her sons to do her dirty work.
I need you to buy a large sweater. Go into the woods, fire a pistol,
Why?
so it gets gun residue on it.
I want you to take that sweater, hide it under her passenger seat, but break into the car so she doesn't know it was broken into. From there, I want you to call 911 anonymously and leave a tip that she's been bragging about the fact that she's getting away for killing her ex-husband.
I'm your mom, and I'm asking you to help.
Michelle didn't think twice about dragging her own children into this horror.
She was willing to throw her sons in front of her to take that bullet instead of taking it herself.
Good. Fortunately, Andrew said no.
But Michelle isn't giving in. She comes up with one more lie.
She suddenly announced, through her lawyers, to us, that she was pregnant.
She went to Google and found an image of twin ultrasound and took it to court, and they believed her. I mean, she tricked the entire Justice Department of Texas into believing she was pregnant with twins, and her tubes were tied.
But unfortunately for Michelle, even a false pregnancy won't keep her out of prison. With overwhelming evidence against her, including testimony from her own son, she is convicted of murder. In 2014, she is sentenced to 60 years. She must serve a minimum of 30 years.
Very few people are smart enough and clever enough to get away with committing a murder. Michelle Williams is not one of those people.
Michelle has all the vices covered. She lies, cheats, and hustles her way into the high life and down again.
She wanted to be wealthy, she wanted to be rich, and she was willing to sacrifice anything to make that life a reality.
Michelle's life had always been only about Michelle. She's a narcissist to the core. She wanted passion and sex with an attractive man, but she wanted money.
Maria.
Oh, Patrick. From someone else.
And I want to be dirty.
It's not business, it's personal.
London in 1847. 26-year-old lady's maid Maria de Rue likes the finer things in life.
It truly is beautiful.
Something beautiful for someone beautiful.
Maria Manning had been very keen on money. She'd used her sexuality. She had the kind of face that you would find most alluring.
Oh, you spoil me so.
My dear, I want to spoil you for life.
48-year-old Patrick O'Connor has what she wants.
He had money, So he accumulated what's the equivalent to about $2.5 million today.
He made it clear to her that he was a man of means. He may have thought that was necessary because he was more than twice her age. He was not a good-looking man.
But Maria has a dilemma. She's in love with penniless 28-year-old train conductor Frederick Manning.
He was much younger, handsome, but he just simply didn't have the wherewithal, the means that Patrick had.
My love, could you excuse me for a moment?
Oh, certainly.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing with that ancient relic?
Afraid that he was losing her, Frederick cooked up a plan. Well, more of a lie.
I am now the heir to the Manning family fortune.
He told Maria that he stood to inherit his mother's estate.
Dearest darling, my dear Maria.
They're both courting her actively. At some point, she's going to have to make a decision.
The money would be forthcoming.
We have been together for such a wonderful, wonderful time.
That was enough to turn Maria's head back to Frederick.
Yes.
Patrick was devastated, to say the least.
As a maid to London's elite, Maria has seen how the other half lives.
She had been a lady's maid in the service of one of the dukes of England.
She was surrounded by wealth and opulence, and that forevermore, I think, changed what she wanted out of life.
She developed a taste for the finer things in life.
In May 1847, Maria and Frederick are married.
Oh, Frederick, it's perfect.
Nothing but top shelf from here on in.
But not yet, mon chéri. You must wait for your inheritance. Careful!
Frederick can't keep up the pretense of his family fortune any longer.
About the inheritance.
There is no Manning family fortune, is there?
Eventually, Frederick had to come clean to Maria that he had lied.
You're going to marry Patrick. I had to do something.
And the idea of going back to any kind of poverty situation was simply abhorrent to her.
This is not how Maria saw her life going, not at all.
Mrs. Frederick Manning?
Luckily for Frederick, hope comes in the form of a letter. Maria's old suitor, Patrick O'Connor, is still pining for the love he lost.
He wrote Maria a letter telling her how cruel she had been to him.
What is it?
A lifeline.
But with all that said, he hoped that they could still be friends.
Maria recognizes an opportunity to turn Patrick's ongoing infatuation into a steady income for her and Frederick.
Maria?
Oh, Patrick.
It was just going to have to be a little bit more on offer than friendship.
I've made a terrible mistake.
I think even Patrick wasn't going to just continue to support his former flame and her current husband in any kind of style at all without a little quid pro quo.
Oh, my poor girl.
Maria and Patrick come to a mutually beneficial agreement.
Patrick was a little surprised by it, but he wasn't questioning it.
For Patrick, this was a win situation. He's got an attractive woman in his bed, and he's a happy guy.
To make matters more strange, Frederick knew all about it, and Patrick was told Frederick knew all about it and approved.
But that doesn't mean Frederick has to like it.
She was prostituting herself. She was conducting an affair for money. It doesn't get any plainer than that. So a lot of his masculinity is compromised. He had to just suck it up because Patrick was their means of support.
Where have you been?
You know where.
To Maria, it's simply a solution to a common problem of the day.
How could you?
You should be thanking me.
But in those days, if a woman didn't come from money, have family money, she had a problem. She could be one boyfriend away from abject poverty. And so looking out for themselves wasn't an unusual thing for women to do. But Maria wanted it all.
With 2 men at her beck and call, she plans to escape poverty once and for all.
The husband was a younger man whom she could dominate, and dominate him she certainly did.
That might have been his biggest mistake.
August 9th, 1849. In the kitchen of Maria and Frederick Manning's London home, dinner preparations are underway. But there's no food in sight.
Where's Frederick?
Upstairs.
Marie had other things in mind besides dinner because she didn't even cook anything that evening.
Maria entertains her sugar daddy, Patrick O'Connor, even while her husband is home.
Oh, this is better than being married. Much more exciting.
The risk of discovery is all part of their special arrangement.
Go wash up for dinner.
And I want to be dirty.
Go.
In the back of his mind, he's thinking, I could really get lucky tonight. He's pretty eager to get the evening underway.
But tonight, getting lucky is not the offer.
When Maria was serving dinner, murder was on the menu.
Maria has decided Patrick's regular payments aren't enough. She wants everything he's got.
When Maria was over at his house, Patrick showed her his lockbox where he kept stocks and bonds and things of that nature. It wasn't the smartest move he ever made. She came up behind him.
Until now, husband Frederick has been a junior partner in Maria's plan.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
It appeared that he wasn't actually dead immediately.
Still alive.
Frederick has no hesitation in stepping in to finish the job.
And so the husband battered his head in. There was this extreme violence and this extreme treachery, really.
He bashes him 18 times with a crowbar.
Never liked him anyway.
Maybe Frederick was a little jealous of Patrick after all.
Patrick's generosity is blinded by passion, his only goal, to be with the woman he loves, whatever the cost.
In the moment, the only thing I believe he was focused on was being with Maria, and she used it to kill him.
Extreme violence and low cunning. So on all these counts, Maria Manning had already emerged as a very dangerous human being.
The killer couple bury Patrick beneath the kitchen floor.
She took Patrick's keys and went to his home and looted his bedroom, his lockbox.
But there were railway bonds, there were all kinds of things. Anything that they can sell, anything that they can exchange for money in any way, everything. So they've got a good chunk of change.
But Maria's treachery knows no bounds.
Will you sit down?
She's betrayed her lover.
Everyone's looking for Patrick. You've got to leave.
Now she does the same to her faithful husband.
Perhaps you're right, but we must sell the furniture first.
I'll organize it.
She sent Frederick out to sell the furniture so they could raise money. Frederick did that. She didn't need Frederick as much as he needed her, and she got him to do what she wanted.
The man to whom Frederick sold the contents of the house gives him 13 pounds for everything.
When he got back, Maria was gone with the goods.
She leaves Frederick there just twisting in the wind.
A heartbroken Frederick flees. But Patrick is reported missing, and a police search unearths the body.
It was obvious who the suspects were because the body had been found in their home and they had vanished.
400 miles away in Scotland, Maria hides out until her greed gives her away.
Hello.
She made the serious mistake of trying to sell Patrick's bonds.
I've come to cash my bonds in.
And where did you get these?
They are mine.
By this time, people had been alerted that they were stolen,
My father is Scottish.
and they apprehended her. It was over for Maria.
Officer.
What appears to be the problem? These are yours, ma'am.
Of course.
Within 2 weeks, Frederick is discovered staying with friends. Husband and wife are tried together.
As you'd expect, Maria pointed the finger at Frederick. He pointed the finger back at her. The police knew they had 2 killers in custody, and now it would be up to a jury.
Took the jury about 45 minutes to decide their fate.
In 1849, Maria Manning and her husband, Frederick, are both convicted of murder and sentenced to death by hanging.
Justice came swift in Victorian England because only 2.5 weeks later, Maria and Frederick were hanged in the public square.
It was the first time a husband and wife had been hanged together since 1700.
I think we shall meet in heaven.
I mean, the crowd was so huge. The estimates run 30 to 50,000 people. Imagine that for a hanging.
And one of the observers was none other than Charles Dickens.
Readers of Bleak House might remember that the murderess in Bleak House is a French lady's maid. It's quite clear that he modeled this character on Maria Manning.
In an era of widespread deprivation, Maria Manning had beauty, ambition, and 2 men who loved her. Her insatiable greed destroyed them all.
Maria Manning fed into the very firm Victorian belief that women were usually more virtuous than a man could possibly be. But when they were wicked, they were far more evil than a man was capable of.
She could have gotten another job in a fine home, but I don't think Maria wanted to wait on other people anymore. She wanted to be waited on. In the end, Maria was a princess without a kingdom. The sort of woman that could do something like that is 100% selfish.
Honestly, whatever, Tyrone.
100% shallow.
Now, are you coming to bed?
That equals 200% psychopath.
Fort Carson, Colorado. In 2017, soldier Kamaya Hassel is hoping for a big celebration. Husband Tyrone,
wow, you look amazing,
is up for a promotion.
Well?
Sergeant Tyrone Hassel, reporting for duty, ma'am.
For someone at that age to be a sergeant that fast shows that you have excellent leadership skills.
Bought us a nice bottle of champagne, and I was gonna cook a nice dinner.
To achieve his goals, Tyrone runs a tight ship.
I meant let's go out?
Come on, baby. I'm tired, and I'll cook up a nice dinner.
I'm all dressed up.
Yeah, we'll celebrate at home.
A little too tight for fun-loving Kamaya.
And as time went on, is when she started to feel like she wanted more. She was in the bathroom. Her phone was going off. So he picked up her phone and he looked in her phone. When he looked in her phone, he seen, "I want to see you. Can I come see you?"
Kamaya looks for excitement outside the home.
Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? Who is this that you talking to saying they want to come see you? Why is he saying that?
Oh, it's just private in my unit.
The messages are from 24-year-old Private Jeremy Kuehler.
And he asked her about it, and she just blew it off.
Look, we're about to go to Korea. Let's not fight.
You fix it, or I will.
There's nothing to fix, babe. Now, are you coming to bed?
In the summer of 2018, Tyrone and Kamaya are deployed to South Korea. Married soldiers can live together, but they don't.
It's so hot.
Once we got to Korea, I asked him, so where's your wife at? Oh, she stays over in this building.
They only seen each other, so often.
Kamaya is in the same barracks as Private Jeremy Kuehler.
It makes me wonder if she somehow requested that they not live together while stationed in South Korea. Because who was she with? Her lover.
Tyrone, is that you?
Who else?
He would go over there, and he would call me back 15 minutes later.
Thought we'd go out and grab a bite to eat.
Hey, I was sound asleep. This heat's getting to me.
Want company?
Tomorrow.
Sure.
I was like, I thought you spending time with your wife. She said she not letting me in the room. And to me, I was kind of odd, like, huh?
Tyrone was a much different and, dare I say, better person than Kamaya was.
The illicit lovers may fool Tyrone, but on a busy army base, secrets don't survive for long.
I seen Kamaya and Jeremy, and they were real close. It was a little too close for comfort for me.
Tyrone's friend, Sergeant Mark Burks, is one of the first to notice Kamaya's indiscretion.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, do you know who your wife is?
She's meant to be coming over.
Yeah, you should talk to her, man.
Why? Everything okay?
Just talk to her.
I was like, well, you need to call and check, because I'm looking at her right now, and I'm right here, and she's with Jeremy.
Yes?
Hey, where are you?
I'll be there soon.
You're meant to be around 6.
Honestly, whatever, Tyrone.
The illicit affair continues for months, but Tyrone does nothing.
I felt like sometimes he knew what was going on, but he was so in love with her. He just felt like everything was gonna be okay once we got back home.
You calling me pretty?
Maybe.
Perhaps it was Tyrone's intense love for Kamaya that helped him look the other way when the evidence was right in front of him. That she was such a good actress, she made Tyrone happy. It's not at all unusual for female psychopaths to lie to a man they're involved with.
After 9 months deployed in South Korea, Sergeant Tyrone Hassel and wife Kamaya are back on U.S. soil.
Just grab one of these.
Wait until it's done?
I can't wait.
He spends New Year's Eve 2018 with his family.
I was cooking some chicken and meatballs and some sides, a bunch of stuff, just finger food, party food.
I'm just gonna call my wife.
All right, son.
Missing the party is Kamaya. She decides to stay at home with their young son.
Hey, baby. You okay?
Hey. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm kind of hungry, though.
You should see the food. Not a noodle in sight.
Ooh, hey, can you bring us the plate?
Yeah, sure.
See you soon. Bye.
Clapped his hands together, rubbed his hands together, and he was like, boy, I'm gonna take her this chicken. I can't wait till this chicken done.
Just gonna take some food back to Kamaya.
All right, make sure you're back before 12, huh?
I was like, just hurry up back. Like, I don't want you out there at midnight.
Stop worrying, Jess. Don't finish the food before I get back.
I looked at the clock and he had plenty of time to make it there and make it back.
Tyrone's adoration was visible to anyone around.
Hallelujah, I'm starving.
He referred to her as his queen.
Anything for my queen?
Thank you, baby.
And my little man? So what are you playing with there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How are you?
She could do no wrong.
Is everyone back there?
Yeah, the cookout's still going on.
Mm-hmm.
Promise Dad I'll be back for midnight.
Okay, then go.
You should come with me.
Nah, New Year's isn't my thing.
Okay. Love you.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
See you later, little man.
But Tyrone doesn't get to see in the new year.
Wait here. I'll be back.
Kamaya is first to reach Tyrone. She calls 911.
I need help. I need help. My husband's been shot. He's been shot.
And Tyrone's father.
And she was like, Tyrone got shot, Tyrone got shot. She was saying it and I couldn't understand it. So I was like, calm down, what are you saying? And
he rushes to the scene from the nearby party and arrives at the same time as paramedics.
I knew right there my son wasn't gonna make it because I seen the damage that was done.
He'd been shot 3 times in the head.
Father and widow are united in their grief.
It was so tragic, she was just lost. Like she was screaming and crying and screaming and crying.
Investigators struggle to find a motive for Tyrone's murder.
Law enforcement wasn't able to find a single thing that would make you think that somebody wanted Tyrone dead.
They even consider he may have been the victim of mistaken identity, until Kamaya's lover, Jeremy, brags to an army buddy about the murder.
This person knew that Tyrone had been killed during holiday break, and Jeremy was telling him that he did it.
This is no mistake. This is an assassination. And the mastermind is the grieving widow herself.
Get here now. He's on his way.
Kamaya orchestrates the entire murder, gets Tyrone back to the house.
Jeremy was away in the shadows, waiting for Tyrone to come out of the house. He's got his head down and his jacket up, and he's running to his truck, which is just steps away. The first shot had to have been very close, as it was right in the center of his forehead.
Incredibly, Tyrone survives the first bullet. Kamaya's faithful hitman finishes the job like a professional.
Tyrone didn't make it to New Year's Day 2019 because his wife didn't want him to.
Kamaya wants a new life, but not as a divorcee. She wants to be a wealthy widow. Tyrone's life is worth $500,000 in life insurance and death benefits.
She did it for the money, the greed, to take him out and collect his insurance check.
Jeremy's army buddy goes to the police. Jeremy soon confesses. But Kamaya hasn't given up.
Is Jeremy Kuehler your lover?
No.
The master manipulator thinks she can beat a lie detector test.
Do you know who murdered Tyrone Hassel?
No.
I don't believe you're being truthful with me.
I didn't think he would get shot.
Kamaya was such a tough cookie, she crumbled in 90 minutes.
I don't wanted this to happen. I just thought.
Finally, Kamaya confesses everything.
It was a 50-50 thing. We were in on it together.
I'm just as guilty as Jeremy.
And in fact, I was the one who was pushing it, from denying any outright involvement to wanting to take full responsibility.
In 2019, Jeremy Kuehler pleads guilty to second-degree murder and is sentenced to 65 to 90 years. Kamaya Hassel is convicted of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder. She is sentenced to life, no chance of parole.
She's deceitful. She's spiteful. She's very vindictive. And she's greedy. Kamaya is just, in my eyes, she's the devil.
A dedicated soldier and family man had the world at his feet until he fell in love with the wrong woman.
I have not gotten a word from Kamaya through anybody. She has showed no sign of remorse, no sign of being sorry. She hasn't said anything.
For some women, money means more than love and devotion, and Kamaya could be the poster girl for that concept.
These deadly women put a price on human life. Michelle Williams made her husband pay for her debts. Maria Manning destroyed 3 lives in her lust for luxury. And Kamaya Hassel awarded the perfect husband with fatal betrayal. All 3 women were driven to murder by their insatiable greed, prepared to do whatever it took to make a killing.